Hey, what's up, everyone? Alex from Alex Buy Stuff back here with another video about the Tesla Cybertruck. I made a video yesterday about Tesla increasing the price so dramatically that I was a little bit frustrated with it, and I wanted to clarify something about that video before I jump into this next part. I mentioned that I mentioned in the description of that video after I was done that the what the prices have increased on the Cybertruck, and then I looked up the data later, so I didn't say the data correctly. I was just speculating, going off of memory, and I did look it up. So the original price of the Cybertruck when I pre-ordered it back in like 2020 or whatever it was quoted at $69,900 with no options as a triple motor, and there was a option to get the self-driving, and I couldn't find the exact figure, but I know it was somewhere in the ballpark of $10,000 extra. Maybe it was 8, maybe it was 12. It was in that ballpark, and I was using the figure of $85,000 for those both of those things combined in my head when I was speculating, and that's pretty close. Um, the Cybertruck triple motor price has been raised to $100,000, approximately $100,000, with a Foundation Series addendum, so to say, stacked on top of it that forces you to take the self-driving along with a bunch of other junk. From my point of view, it's basically raising the price of the self-driving to from 10,000 to 20,000 is kind of the way to look at it. So like the truck's $30,000 more, the self-driving is $10,000 more, and at that point you're at $40,000 more than what you signed up for. But it gets worse because it was originally marketed as having a 500,000 mile range, and I did double check on that. That was what they marketed it as. And you would think that with the time that's gone by that the battery technology has gotten much better and that would be easy for them to do, considering that's how they marketed it at the time. But no, they are now quoting that you could get a extended battery for the Cybertruck that would give you up around a range of 470 miles, so short of the 500, of course. But you have to fork over another 16 grand, putting you at a whopping approximately $56,000 more than the original quote. And when you think about percentages, that is a very large percentage to increase a price, like astronomical, way too high, enough to make a lot of people frustrated. Definitely will make a lot of people cancel their orders. I'm sure that's what they were kind of shooting for, is that let's make a bunch more money. I think they had something like 500,000 pre-orders. I don't remember what the number was. And, we have all these pre-orders and we're never going to be able to fulfill those people anytime soon. So let's just raise the price and let a bunch of the people fall off, and the people that want to pay the price will pay the price. So that was kind of like a recap of yesterday's video with some edits to the numbers to be more accurate. Now, moving into today, I was talking to some of my friends about that video in particular, and now my friends telling me you should try to change your order for the triple motor because it won't get delivered until end of the year, and try to switch it to the dual motor, because apparently the first auction vehicle Cybertruck sold today being the 28th of February 2024 for $244,000, and I don't see it on the listing here, but my buddy's telling me this is a dual motor car. Maybe if I dig into like the comments here on this Twitter post from what's this guy, car dealership guy, maybe there'll be comments that will oh, that's a heart. So I'm not a big Twitter person. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I don't even know how to dig into the comments. Maybe some of you guys can correct me if I'm right or wrong here. But even if it's a triple motor and it sold for 244, that's still a huge markup from what the cars are selling for. And I'm not surprised. People want it and they want it now. And some people have so much money they don't care. So putting that in perspective and assuming it's a dual motor, it kind of just causes this whole conundrum. Like, I was assuming I ordered a Cybertruck because I liked it. Genuinely liked it. The design, I liked the design. Most people hate it. Or I shouldn't say most people. A lot of people don't like how it looks. I think it looks cool on a lot of angles. I think the back doesn't look, it's not my favorite angle, but the side and the front look cool. I like a lot of the utility of it. I like a lot of the ideas of it. I liked the original 500 miles. I'm pretty frustrated with. I actually did not order the extended battery, and now that I'm looking back on it, I'm kind of like kicking myself in the butt. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. And it might be something I can add later. But I wanted it for myself. I wanted it for my business, and I had a lot of reasons why I wanted it. And now that this is happening, I kind of feel. I don't know, maybe slightly betrayed by Tesla, and I also feel like how would I justify keeping the truck, considering I already have a truck, that works great. It's a great truck. I have a Raptor. Why would I justify not selling it for such a big markup that I could spend, I could make $100,000, so to say. The other thing is I read on some internet forums that Tesla's making the buyers sign some paperwork that says you will not flip the car. And then some buyers are saying there's ways around that, and some buyers are saying there isn't. And I don't know. I've never really had anything like that happen before. I guess I always feel like people should just be able to do what they want to with their possessions. And I've already said this. I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive, but I didn't order this truck to flip it. But it's hard to not think about flipping it now that you see them going for so much money, and because I felt like a little bit betrayed. Sorry. I felt a little bit betrayed by Tesla for raising the prices so much. So it's like, if you're not loyal to me, why should I be loyal to you, right? So anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this video. I really just want to talk about this guy's tweet. I want this car dealership guy. I want to talk about this sale price. What would you guys do? And do you have one that you ordered, or did you get the email yet? Are you considering switching to a dual motor just to flip it and maybe get another one years down the road when they're easier to get? I mean, I'm just curious what you guys are doing about this, and I think it's a pretty interesting topic. So feel free to chat with me in the comment section down below. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.